Hey
Hey,
guys.
hey,
Hello. I think we're all here now. This is
yeah,
awesome. So, this is really exciting for the three of us to come together. We are called Time for Three. That's Charles. That's Renan down there. My name is Nick, and we're very excited to be here. Just to spend just a couple minutes sharing with you this beautiful community that it takes a village. It's this beautiful organization called Education Through Music. This is going out to the amazing teachers. We love the teachers,
yeah.
the young students who are playing and working hard every day, and of course, the parents and the families. And you guys are everything to us. And we just like to take a couple moments just to send a vibe out to you guys, words of encouragement during this time. And yeah, guys, what do you think?
Yeah, let's talk, man. This is great. This is how we've been doing it every day, being creative and writing music this way. And yeah, let's just talk about music. Let's talk about what our experiences.
As a parent and also a professional musician in these times, structure is so important. Organization, schedule for my kids, for the parents, recording down here, videoing down here, running up to do a virtual piano lesson, Suzuki piano lesson with my 5-year-old. And, a lot of parents over the years have come up to me and say, now as a musician who's also a parent, how long do your kids practice? And my response to that has really not changed. It's not a matter of time. It's a matter of how many times can they just pick up their instrument
Yeah.
and be with the instrument. Maybe 2-3 times a day. Just maybe it's only 2 minutes each time. Maybe it blossoms into 15 minutes. Maybe you'll even find them going to the instrument on their own. So a little shout out to the parents with that type of advice. But if you're not already doing that. And most of all, none of us would be here if it wasn't for our parents. We're just so grateful for everything. Yes.
We've been talking a lot about this. We've had this great opportunity during the last couple weeks, right? Isolated in our own homes, but this has been such an uber creative time for us. We're writing, we're using logic, using technology, and using our instruments to just come up with new material, but then videoing old songs that we do in shows. And I've been thinking I've been doing a couple of these things for young kids, and a lot of times young kids come up and say, hey, how do you use a looping pedal? And I want to learn how to improvise because you guys look like there's such freedom in what you do. And it's like what we talk about, the three of us. We say this to the young people. It's like every bit of this freedom, this awesome energy that we can just jam out, comes from a, a ton of practice, a ton of really focused work. Especially when I was young, I hated working hard. I hated practicing, and it's only now that I really appreciate the focus that I had learning how to play, very in tune Mozart or my scales and arpeggios. And I'd say to all you young people, every day, if you can spend a little bit of time focused to work on something that is not about just expression or fun, but something that's really concentrating and making sure you're doing something right. I'm doing this because I play violin, but it could be in horn, it could be playing percussion, it could be anything. But if it weren't for me having that discipline when I was younger, I wouldn't have this freedom today. And if I could just encourage you guys in that little nugget of advice, that's what I want to say to you.
Yeah, I mean, like you're saying, Nick. Sometimes practicing. Same with me. I hated practicing growing up. I didn't know what it was
Yeah.
for. I thought I was practicing for my parents or practicing for my teacher. It wasn't until I learned that I was practicing for myself that things started becoming so much more fun.
Yeah.
And now, especially in these times where we're at home a lot, I find myself trying to practice and learn different skills. And being a musician, being a professional traveling musician, we've all gone through all that. We've it doesn't just happen like that. We've been curious, and I encourage everyone if it's students, teachers, parents, just to stay curious with what you're kind of passionate about. You know, if maybe you have some interest in it and you want to get more interested in it, there's only one way to do that, and that's to dive deep right in. So, you know, like for us musicians, you might think, oh, you can reach a level and then there's nothing more to learn. That's not true.
Not
you know,
true.
We're students for life. You know, that's the beauty of music, is that if you feel like you've learned everything, you haven't. There's still so much more to learn. There's so many more genres. There's so many more scales that you can utilize within improv and stuff like that. And now's the time to do it. So, you know, we have the time. And I would suggest, you know, what I used to love to do is just to try to play songs that I really loved from the radio, or like just songs that I loved that my friends like to hear too, and just kind of translate that onto my instrument. So I know for a fact I'm still doing that. So yeah, hope you guys are staying curious out there.
Yeah, it's, you know, it's so important to follow that curiosity more than the fear. Those two things will battle each other.
Yeah.
But if you stay on that curiosity road and you just journey to whatever your goals are, it's going to really pay off very much. We're so excited to be here and have an opportunity to connect with an organization that is so dear to our hearts.
Indeed.
We love you all, and we wish you nothing but the best during this time and moving forward into whatever it's going to be.
We'll see you guys all on the other side of this. Stay well, healthy, wash your hands.
Yeah. Thank you guys.
Yeah, just like this. All right. We love you guys.
Bye.